Let's go!
Hey everybody, Coach Scott here, and today I want to talk to you about healthy blood pressure, something I had to deal with for almost 10 years while I was on blood pressure medication. And blood pressure, you know, it may seem like that it's just kind of par for the course today with our fast-paced, stressed out lives, but this condition is quite deadly. So you got to be very, very cautious and be mindful, because 1 in 5 adults worldwide are stated to have high blood pressure issues. And what's worse is a lot of these people don't even know that they have it, because it carries very little or no symptoms. And if it's left untreated, this condition can damage your blood vessels. It can place you at a very, very high risk for things like heart attack and even stroke. But fortunately, there are some really cool things about getting healthy at the cellular levels, because again, you can reverse this very quickly, and most of our clients have. But I want to talk to you a little about what is blood pressure. Blood pressure has to do with the effects of the blood flow on the arteries and to the degree of how much force the heart must have to use to pump out that blood through the body. And so since your arteries are only so big, there's only a certain amount of resistance that really your body can handle through pumping that blood. And the harder your heart has to work to move the blood through your arteries, the more force it takes to do that. And the more force that it uses, this is where it creates that great pressure on your arteries, hence the name high blood pressure. But it's also known as hypertension. And this occurs, again, when the force that's needed to move that blood through your body is too high for the normal ranges and what it's designed to do. And over time, this can really damage your arterial walls. And again, this always comes with an increased risk of heart attack or stroke. And there's some things that you can look at to really determine. One of them is having a high family history of blood pressure, which I do, a sedentary lifestyle, which I had, excess weight or obesity, which that was me too. And there's some other things that you can look at as you're looking at, like a high salt intake, or if you use extreme alcohol or tobacco use. But again, this is lifestyle. Most of it's all lifestyle. And that's where Healing Recovery comes in. It will support healthy blood pressure because it has what's called potassium in it, and potassium plays a major role in your blood pressure. This is especially the case for people who consume a lot of salt in their diet. And excess salt, we know, can retain a lot of body fluid. And when this happens, the heart has to work harder to push that blood through the body, like we talked about earlier. But the potassium works by reducing the amount of salt in the body and how it retains that salt. And again, helps your kidneys eliminate more toxins and more salt through the sodium in your urine. So again, the less salt that is present in your body, the less fluid you retain, which is why supplements like Healing Recovery with potassium is so effective. The other thing Healing Recovery has is magnesium. Magnesium is kind of it's an all-in-one purpose for the body, because it's got minerals, or it is a mineral that helps all kind of issues. It helps relax blood vessels, which allows you to move more blood more freely through your arteries. And magnesium also acts as a natural calcium blocker. And calcium blockers can prevent calcium from building up inside the cell wall and inside the cells of your heart and your blood vessels. So these effects allow blood vessels to really widen and the muscles in the blood vessels walls relax, which again is how magnesium supports optimal blood pressure levels. And then it has MSM and vitamin C, tart cherry, all super antioxidants, super antimicrobial, antibacterial. So it's really a heat-seeking missile going through your body to help regulate all your body's functions, including the detox and your immune system functionality. So if you haven't tried the Healing Recovery or the components that are in Healing Recovery, I'd recommend you do it right away, so that you can maintain normal health ranges, especially blood pressure. And if you'll do that, I believe and declare that you will be all that you were created to be. God bless you guys. Take care. I'll see you on the next video.